This is the real story behind Totally Spies, and it's nothing like you remember. In 1912, in the quiet town of Goobersville, Indiana, three best friends, Sam, Clover, and Alex, lived simple lives. They loved solving puzzles and sneaking into abandoned places, always looking for their next adventure. But one summer night, everything changed. A strange man in a black suit appeared in Sam's front yard. "You've been chosen for something important," he said. Curious and scared, the girls followed him into his car. He drove them to a deserted area, stopped the car, and pressed something on a rock. Suddenly, the ground shifted, revealing a hidden entrance to an underground high-tech facility. Inside, the man, who called himself Jerry, told them about WOOHP, a secret organization fighting to protect the world from evil. He said they had unique potential and would be trained as spies. The girls were excited. They learned to fight, mastered gadgets, and completed dangerous missions. But soon strange things started happening. Why couldn't they contact their families? Why did their missions feel wrong? One night, Sam found a hidden file with their names. Inside were photos of them as babies, taken, experimented on, and raised by WOOHP. They hadn't been recruited, they had been made. When they confronted Jerry, he revealed something even worse. A rival group was hunting them, wanting to turn their powers to evil. "You're safe here," he insisted. But the girls realized WOOHP wasn't saving them, it was using them. So they made a choice. They decided to leave. They erased every trace of their existence from WOOHP's records and vanished without a trace. The real question is, where are they now?
Experience is captured by Doug, a YouTuber you might recognize from his channel, Fear Fanatics. Doug is no stranger to outdoor adventures, whether it's searching for mythical creatures like Bigfoot, spending the night in haunted locations, or simply enjoying the peace of nature on a camping trip. Typically, he is joined by friends, but this time, Doug decided to take things up a notch and decided to venture out alone. It's November 16th, 2024, a cold, rainy winter evening. But the dreary weather doesn't deter Doug from heading out on an adventure. His destination? East Fork State Park in Ohio, a forest he's visited a few times before. But little did he know that this experience would make him vow never to return to that forest again. As night falls, Doug decides to venture into the forest, hoping that the late hour will ensure he's the only one there. Armed with his camera, he begins documenting his experience. After parking his car, he sets off along a trail, searching for the perfect camping spot for the night. But less than 5 minutes into his exploration, he encounters a chilling sign that he is not truly alone in the woods.
Okay, there's the light, guys. I'm gonna turn my light off. Do you see that light? Now, I don't know if I'm so glad it's back on. I don't know if that's a street light. If that's a street light, I'm gonna feel like a fool. But I swear to God, it was off not too long ago, and now it's back on. And I don't really know what I should do. I feel like it's moving, but it could be the leaves on the trees just like swaying and like making it appear to be moving if it's a street light. But I'm gonna keep, and it looks like it's getting brighter, bro. This is freaking me out because I'm in the middle of the woods, dude. I'm gonna have to go down there though, because this is the way to the first sight, and I swear it's moving, bro. I'm thinking there could be somebody camping down here, because it is free. It's free camping, guys. And the only thing I'm worried about is like I don't want them to think I'm sneaking up on them if it's somebody, because that could freak them out, you know? And it's because, like I said, it's 1:30 in the morning. But I think you guys can see that light. I just don't know if it's like an actual... There's no street lights out here in the park. That's what's freaking me out, guys. I'm gonna keep going, I guess.
A light shining faintly deeper in the woods. At first, he assumes it might be a street light, or maybe another camper. But then, he remembers how far he is from the nearest road. Why would a street light be visible here? The thought unsettles him, but Doug being the fearless adventurer he is, decides to investigate. He presses on, heading straight toward the light. Yet, just as he draws closer, the light suddenly vanishes.
The closer I get to it, the further far away it looks, bro. This is so weird. This is not the way to start a solo camp, dude. This is what I was talking about in my live, that I didn't want to get something in my head and not be able to get it out of my head. So I'm going to sneak closer. All right, so the light that was up there is now gone again.
Doug freezes. He's now certain it wasn't a street light. Was it another camper who saw his flashlight and turned theirs off to stay hidden? The unsettling possibilities race through his mind. Not wanting to give away his position, Doug switches off his flashlight and carefully chooses a trail, heading deeper into the woods to find a camping spot, not knowing what awaits him.
All right, guys, so this is like, it's a big clearing and the trail is like right behind me. It goes both directions, this way and this way. So if you're allowed to camp off the trail, like I told you before, as long as you don't make a fire. So what I'm going to do is, I like this spot because it's up on top of this like hilly area, and nobody, well, I don't think anybody would come up this way, even if they saw the tent, which I don't think they would see. It's pretty far down. So I'm going to put my tent right here, get that going, and then I'm very tired, like I said before. It's still raining. I can't wait to get this tent up and get inside and just like lay down and get this backpack off.
After an hour of walking through the eerily dark forest, Doug finds a suitable spot to set up his tent. Exhausted from the long trek, he's eager to get to bed as soon as possible.
It's very quiet here, guys, like eerily quiet. The only thing I can hear is the rain hitting the leaves on the ground and the tent now. But I'm like in the middle of the woods. The good thing is I have a couple extra lights and stuff, and I think I'll be fine. So I'm gonna climb in and then talk to you guys for a little bit.
The tent is fully set up and the rain begins to intensify. Doug grabs his camera to show his viewers the surroundings. While filming, a sudden eerie feeling washes over him, as though he's being watched. Trying to shake off the unease, he crawls into his tent, hoping for a peaceful night's sleep.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep, or try to anyway. All right, so good night. Wish me luck.
As Doug lies in his sleeping bag, he wraps up his vlog and decides to call it a night, exhausted from the long day. Little did he know, sleep would elude him.
I thought I heard footsteps. I'm gonna turn my light off. I hear footsteps. There's something outside my tent gun. I can see a light.
Hey, I know you're a fucking mimic. I've seen you all over TikTok and stuff like that. If you want to mimic my voice, that's fine. But if you're going to live under here, you at least have to pay rent. You got it?
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I swear there's someone outside my room.
Hey. 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 Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come here.
Why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah? someone call me and I'm...
The skinwalker? Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello? Hello? Wait! Bismillah. Bismillah. Bismillah.
Aliens have been discovered. An exploration team recently uncovered unidentified crafts and mysterious creatures at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. What secrets are they guarding?
Okay, so you guys stay out there. I'm just gonna check the closets. Okay. 2314. Be advised, I just got flagged down by a resident here of a home that I'm in, 3251 North 39th Street. States there is a creature in the closet. I'll be checking it out. Send me another Unicode one. Don't come out. Do not come out. 23. I need another unit over here on 39th Street. Code 3.
I tell you what a woman loves most. It's a man who can slap but can also stroke.
Going in the wind as an empty of the truth that it's naked. It's verbatim and it's shaking. Na 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 na. No more getting elated. No more listless invitations.
I live by a hospital, and every day I go out walking past these sickly windows. I see people dying there, but my tender age makes it hard to care. The incineration and the big smokestack, it's a phallic symbol and it makes me laugh. All I need is a heart attack. Come on, humble my bones with a cardiac.
Going in the wind is an empty of the truth and it's naked. It's verbatim and it's shaking. Na 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 na. No more getting elated.
I'm definitely hearing something coming from upstairs in the attic. Hello? Hello?
It's 3 a.m. and Brooker Chappelle gets out of bed, only to discover this in his living room. Now this feels like something straight out of Toy Story, but not in a fun way. Creepy alert, right?
What is it?
Someone just tell me.
What are you talking about?
There was a guy who had a Colombian crew that were working on the house, and they wouldn't stay there after dark because of the past.
It was a hoarder house, and the lady actually died here and was there for about 3 months.
Ma'am, can you stomp if you're upstairs? I hear you. Come on, my camera just shut off. Look! Whoever this is mad that we're here. What do you want me and Alexa to do? What do you want us to do? Frightened! Holy sh**! Holy f***! Arrête-toi, arrête-toi, arrête-toi! Udah gua record.
Kids, get ready. All right. Ooh, excuse me.
Stay away.
This cruel, wealthy family turned their kid into a real-life Pennywise. In the 1930s, a little boy named Henry grew up in Millhaven, Ohio. Henry was adopted by the wealthy but cruel Miller family. From the day he arrived, they treated him as less than human. They locked him in the basement, forced him to do endless chores, and him for the smallest mistakes. He wasn't allowed to play or go to school. Worst of all, no one ever said they loved him. Henry's only comfort was a tattered clown doll he found in the dusty corner of the basement. He would talk to it every night, sharing his pain and pretending it could understand him. Sometimes he'd draw on scraps of paper, imagining himself as a happy clown, free from the Miller's cruelty. But happiness seemed impossible. One night, after a brutal Henry finally had enough. With tears streaming down his face and the doll clutched tightly in his arms, he ran into the woods, disappearing into the darkness. The Millers didn't bother looking for him, and soon the town forgot about the quiet, broken boy with the sad eyes. Years later, in 1962, Millhaven was haunted by disappearances. Locals spoke of a clown seen lurking near the woods. A search party eventually found a shack deep in the forest, filled with photos of the missing and disturbing clown drawings. Sitting in the corner was Henry, now unrecognizable, dressed in a filthy clown costume.